So there is a big project working very good. Everybody is working very hard. The project manager is working very hard. The team is working very hard. The clients are giving full support. The contractors are doing very hard work. Management is giving full support. But then, over a period of time, you see that there are delays happening, there are missing happenings, there are events getting missed, there are milestones getting missed. How many of you have witnessed such kinds of things? It's very common, especially into the infrastructure and the construction segment. You know the reason of this? The very simple reason for such kind of things is the cash flow. However big is your project, however good you are working, at the end of the day, if you are not ensuring that your cash flow is healthy enough, you won't be able to sustain. None of the contracting agency would be able to sustain unless, as a project head, you are ensuring the cash flow health is good. Now, what is the reason of this cash flow, being poor? The only thing is that your invoicing structure is poor, your billing structure is poor. And the reason of billing structure of being poor, as I said, in my last 3 decades, I have identified 5 prime reasons of having a very weak billing system. The reason number one, I'll tell you, is the lack of the billing team to understand the scope completely. This is the most important thing. Unless you know the scope properly, you won't be able to give a justice to your billing system. The second and the most important thing after the first is your timing of the billing. See, billing is not a occasional event. It has to be throughout the month. It has to be throughout the quarter. So if you are working, you have to keep track of every work throughout the month so that at the end of the month you are able to do your billing. That is the second reason. Contract conditions. This is also very important. The way you have understood the scope, you also have to understand the conditions of the contract, what your contract is saying. What will be your billing cycle, what will be the attachments, what will be the clauses, what will be the conditions, how you have to do the entries, whether it's a EPC contract, it's a BOQ contract, it's a lump sum contract. So these are all the things you will get in your contractual conditions. The fourth reason is your client side delay triggers. If you don't submit it properly, the client is bound to give you queries. Give me this checklist, give me that checklist, that port card, this document, and eventually you end up with the delayed process. And the fifth and the most important thing which I have understood is the billing tracking system. Unless you have a tracking system of your billing, when the bill was created, when it was submitted, when and how many times of the follow-ups were done, how the certification was being carried out, if you don't follow this process, you will end up in a disaster. So this is the fifth reason. Coming back to the corrective action of this kind of things. The corrective action of this kind of things, you only have to have 5 very important things in place. Number one, as I said, your monthly billing has to be proper as per the methodology which I have created in one of my 5-step effective billing process. In that process chart, the first step is your billing register, which will give your basic details, your schedules, your times, all your records and other things. Second and most important thing, the checklist to submit your bills before submission to the client. Third is your measurement efficiency. That means the third is the measurement efficiency. The quantities which you have entered into your billing vis-a-vis the quantities carried out at site. This is one way of assessment of your billing versus your work done. Second is your, not second, but this is actually the fourth, is your efficiency ratio, or we can call it as a certification efficiency. Here you see what you have submitted and what have been certified. Last but not the least is the collection efficiency. What is the certified amount? What is the collected amount? Trust me, with this 5 process, I have seen wonders. I have seen strong cash flows of a project worth 1000 crores or 1500 crores. With these 5 processes, you will end up with the very, very pleasant results for your projects. Those 5 processes, if at all you are also having the same kind of issues, your project is facing delays, you are having the cash flow crunch, you are having the cash flow issues, you are having the collection issues, let's be in touch. I can share those things with you because they will need a different kind of discussion altogether. So just wanted to share this. Stay tuned, be with my channel, like it, subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.